Just checking to see whether both teams are ready, and then I need to do the official stream link. Nice 11 PM cast. Always my favourite time. Not as bad as it has been though. I've had a couple 1, 2 AM casts before. I don't think I've ever casted alone, so this will be fun. Let's just get the official stream going. Let's go week 5. Alright. Alright, Unity's ready. We'll see whether UwU's ready to go. Alright, both teams are ready. Let's go. So this is the first game of Lijiang Tower in the league for season. We'll see how the teams have adapted to the different maps here. I need to make sure that I have a moderator pause game. Just gonna quickly test it. Alright, nice. I'll just tell them. Right. Here we go. First game of Lijiang Tower, it's going to be on Control Center. Could be looking to see some goats or tank heavy comps, maybe some Maze, Junkrats. We'll see how it goes. You can also run Farah in the point here because of the high ceiling. It's just approaching and recontesting that could be an issue. And we're seeing a Farah from the side of UwU here. Wait, stream, can you tell me if you hear me at all? Because I don't actually know whether I can be heard. Alright, so it's looking like a 2-2-2 from the side of Unity here. It's looking more quad DPS oriented from the side of UwU Esports. I like the Wrecking Ball pick from Barfly. We'll see what you can do with it. There'll be a hack onto TNT Dark Pit. There's going to be a nice early hack. That's going to give you a lot of room to get in here. So it will be Izzyaki getting the first kill here. And the first 2 actually onto both of UwU's supports. This is going to be a very good couple of opening picks. That's going to open the fight up for Unity to take this probably. And it looks like they'll do exactly that. They get initial control. Now if you're UwU in this situation, you need to think about how you're going to get back into here, especially with a Farah in such close quarters. It's going to be difficult to make use of such small sightlines. You don't have the height advantage that you get from being such a mobile character. We'll be UwU trying to get another early hack here. Elo Beastie here on his classic Sombra. Barfly does drop a mine. Though Unity, Jkeezus responds with a Deadeye. So the fight's going either way right now. We'll see how it devolves overall, but it seems like trades from both sides currently. It seems like Unity's coming out on top here though. They managed to get the res onto Izzyaki. Their numbers aren't too low. Things are looking decent for them overall. Yeah, I'm sorry about the colours. Nice early pick from Barfly though, finding Jkeezus out of position here. We'll see what UwU can make with it. There will be the brush coming out from Esnio. He does get picked, but not before finding a kill. He will get rezzed up as well, so I think this is UwU's fight to win here. Finally seeming to get some control here on this objective. Well, that's a massive hack actually from Elo Beastie, preventing UwU to from dying to TNT's charge. Jay Keys is here, getting a couple of picks, but I still can't see UwU losing this fight. The amount of picks that they have. And another big hack from Elo Beastie, cancelling the Earth Shatter from TNT. It's just a crazy fight going on here. UwU do finally flip it, but not until Unity's gone into 99%. All they're gonna need is one quick ult wipe with maybe a Grav Dragon or something. And they do keep getting picks onto this point. We'll see what Unity can do here. It shouldn't be too difficult for them to come back in here though. With the dragon coming up from Zayaki. See whether it gets much value. I don't think it is. And this is where you see the aggressive playstyle of God DPS shine, but we'll have to see whether UwU can play it correctly, because there's a fine line between over-aggression and just straight feeding. So it seems like a fairly even fight. There's been a lot of trades so far. A lot of back and forth between these two teams. Will be Minefield on point, very good zoning, though we'll see TNT go for the Earth Shatter. This should just clean it up now. Unity looks to be capping this here. And that they will. Will be the last second mercy to stall, but it doesn't look very promising here for UwU. It's just some desperation. There will be a pick onto Jay Keezus. Grab from Unity. Yeah, Unity are just cleaning this one up quickly. There's not much that UwU can do here. I'll be control centers to Unity. This first round of the Lijiang Tower. And yeah, I'll change the team colors, may as well. So my blue team is UwU, and UwU is, I'm gonna put UwU in this magenta, and I'll give Unity the green. Alright, time for night market. There's a lot of boop locations on this map, so we could see some more boop oriented comps. I don't know what happened to TNT here, actually. We'll have I'm not sure whether he may have accidentally charged a bit too far off to the side here, but Unity losing their main tank like that, it's quite unfortunate, to be honest. Bansard almost got the boop down to TNT, but TNT's charge just had all the momentum to get him back onto the objective. Perky does find the res, but does trade his own life for it. It does look like an UwU-sided battle on the Elo Beastie with the tactical crouch there. We'll see what Unity can do to get back in here now. Nice reflect on the fire strike there from UwU. TNT with the early pick onto Elo. It's quite rare to see a Sombra getting picked off so quickly in the fight. Usually they have like so many ways to evade, especially someone with so little range like a Reinhardt. So it looks like Unity's a bit scared to get in here, especially with Elo Beastie back in and the Sombra and TNT getting picked off. Losing your main tank, you just don't have the sort of space to push in, but the thing is, when you're running a Reinhardt, you can't really walk him into the point that easily, into all of this damage. Unity really have to fight for this win, but it just doesn't seem to be coming for them right now. Butterfly low, but he gets off his adaptive and he stalls enough time for his team to get back in here. And he gets himself rezzed. Unity committing so many resources to try take this, but they do still have 4 ults online and are looking to have 5 for the start of next fight. So I can't see a reality where Unity lose this next fight unless there's a bad misuse of ultimates, especially with 2 picks on the board already from JKesus and then a further 2 from TNT, make that 3. So this is actually a pretty good fight for Unity here, only having to commit 1 ultimate in the Coalescence. And Coalescence is not a very strong ultimate, so only having to commit Coalescence to win a fight on this point is very good. It's just a saga of TNT constantly being hacked. It's quite unfortunate. S-Neo with the early pick onto JKesus. JKesus did get hacked there actually. Did get hacked out of position there. Barfly with the early minefield. I don't know what TNT just shattered there, but he shattered at something. And you know what? I'm not a Reinhardt player, so I don't know what's going on in his head there. But I'll probably ask him about it later. We can have a look back at the clip maybe. But UwU didn't manage to take that back, but they're at 99% and honestly, I could see them just like they got a lot of resources out of Unity in that fight. Unity only has the Dragon Strike, Coalescence, and Pulse Bomb. Pulse Bomb is practically just a normal cooldown ability with how fast it gets charged. A humongous 5-man EMP straight onto the point. Let's see whether UwU can make use of it. It looks like they will. A massive boot from Barfly. Elo's just doing amazing work here on the Sombra. Unity with a Desperation Dragon. See whether they can force the players of UwU off of the point, but it's not going to be to any use here. So on Gardens, like, honestly, as I said with like Night Market, how there would be more boop oriented compositions, I think Gardens is even further like to that point where you just want to be running characters that can boot because of the main bridges leading into point and all the gaps around the point. You just want to be able to use the environment to your advantage, and so you'll be seeing Unity going onto a more dive oriented composition with the Pharah here. Both teams running a pharmacy here, and Bansog falling off the map here to start, and this is quite a weird way to start a round, to be honest. And then also Barfly falling off the map. I guess there's been a few mishaps in the rollouts here. It's a shame I'm not seeing any of these, like, only when I'm spectating someone as far away from these people as possible, they just decide to commit die, but TNT learned from his mistakes last round. JKesus finding S-Neo, and so Perky will be falling just afterwards. Looks like UwU is struggling to find their footing here, especially after some early deaths. We'll see what they can do here, but there's been a few swap ups as well, so that's reset and that ultimate economy a fair bit. so much happening with all this chaos, it's hard to capture all of it, but... There'll be a Bob from JQ's soon. We'll see what I can do with that. Big mines on point here from Barfly. Just finding an early pick here. And the boop onto JQ's. Oh, this is a very sticky situation for Barfly, this is. And in the time it took him to get himself back up, it's been a losing battle for his team here. Well, it has been trading. There have been trades here on this point, and it could go either way currently, as it is at least. Fully Primal Rage from TNT. That's a nice boot there. Let's see whether we can get any more. But he's just trying his hardest to backpack out the sky here. Not too much avail. And Barfly just going around in circles. Just a 2-man EMP from BC this time. It's just hard to try get big EMPs on this point here because of the pillar in the center. It's just so difficult to get value in this situation. I think Technic might be joining me for a cast after this game. Let's see.
Play of the game.
Yo, what's going on?
And then Tech, if you want to cast with me, you can.
I might do actually.
Alright, join the custom, I'll be done.
I saw that there was nobody with you. I accidentally joined. Just we get to watch. Has the game not started? Or did it
No, game started. Unity won map 1, so it's going
Are you in
to...
team chat or is this fine here?
It's fine here. Okay, Lunar Colony next. It's the new map set. Alright, UwU is ready. And Unity's ready. Alright. Lunar Colony, here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh god, it's been difficult solo casting.
This one so much. I don't like how this one's in the map pool at all.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to learn to live with it, I guess.
What team's blue team?
UwU. I think you should just like...
Oh, sorry, not blue team. I mean pink or whatever you've got it on.
Yeah, it's...
So this seems to...
That's supposed to be
Why have they got
purple.
level 19?
Hmm?
Why have they got level 19?
Level 19? Where?
Yeah.
They haven't got a level 19.
Yeah, they do. Isaiah Kwan. He's level 19.
Or is it Yaki?
Yeah.
He's registered in the league. It's just a different account.
Oh. And UwU have two like level 17 level forces.
I
What?
don't know. Like half of the stuff going on here is like questionable, but I don't know the team's lineups or anything, and I can't go that deep into it because it actually just take forever. If
This
there's
looks it's kind of fishy.
yeah,
And now I'm not gonna say anything.
we'll just focus on casting for now.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
like goats go
bunker.
to the Symmetra
I'm
versus
seeing
Bunker.
yeah.
This is two horrible team comps. Bunker with Pharmacy and Sombra versus Goats with Symmetra. Jesus Christ, what is this game? Okay. Let's hope Super J. Jonak can pick off the Widow, the Pharaoh. If he is what he says to be.
Looks like the Zarya makes the rotation, but TNT just can't. It's just unfortunate, isn't it? There's just so much damage coming in, and it's just like it seems so disorganized in their rotations overall.
It's so difficult for Unity because just what do you focus? Do you focus the Bunker, the Pharmacy, or try and get the Sombra?
Yeah, there's just all sorts of things going on, and I don't think they really know what to do here. But kind of is like UwU running these triple DPS comps, and it's not always just for the sheer damage. Sometimes it's just to confuse the enemy team a lot. But I feel like getting value, just following up on the barrage from Edo Beastie. UwU on the Sombra now. It looks like Unity's just reset.
Unity are swapping onto the Widowmaker. I was just gonna watch a bit of this Widowmaker. I don't know which button I've got it on. There we go. Okay. The Widowmaker could be a big pick here, but the follow up after onto like the bunker part may be very difficult. I'm questioning the Symmetra pick. You just cannot. No,
You just don't have the range.
Ultimates either at the moment.
You just don't have the range, and you don't have the speed to do it either. Obviously, Lucio speed boost should be able to get you around in rotations, but
UwU are coming up on 5 volts as well.
But the Reinhardt just charges across, and now the rest of Unity need to make it across with that shield. But they use a teleporter this time, which is smarter than just trying to run across. An early beat. And it's just not getting enough value. There's just nothing happening here.
Once again, an easy steamroll for UwU.
Yeah, Unity are just getting steamrolled here.
Do we know who, I'm so confused.
What?
I've never seen Esmeo or Bantzvog before.
Haven't you? Oh, I've
Like,
seen it. I've seen
anything
SNEO
names.
quite a bit. I think Bantzvog is hard Lucio or something. Not sure though. Don't know who is lined up well enough. God, will Unity even touch the point this round? They're gonna have to try commit someone to just chuck their body onto the point. See, this is just one big messy rotation here.
They did finally get a touch on the point, but it's soon shut down by UwU's.
Just yeah, they just had a
damage.
yeah. And their stockpile of ultimates. There was just no chance for Unity there. Unity. I thought Unity would have been able to smell the money after winning the last round of Lijiang using a more mobile Winston Diva composition. That they'd realised that the Winston Diva compositions and the mobility that they give are just so much more useful against high DPS compositions that tend to be more squishy overall. Being able to outmaneuver the damage that's coming in is just one of just the best things to be able to do as like dive tanks. It's quite a weird showing for the first Horizon Lunar Colony map of Season 3 in this league. Let's see what Unity do to respond on this defense. So Unity's running a tall bunker here instead of a bastion bunker. And with a hog, they all just get booped off the high ground by Barfly here. Like, Barfly's doing great work on the ball. Just the amount of disruption.
Have made more progress on the point.
Yeah. UwU have already been on the point longer. Cheeky's is getting a lot of good picks here though on the Ashe. She's doing a decent job. He's able to clean up UwU fairly early there to prevent an immediate sweep. And it does cut a minute off their time bank, though they have already built halfway to an EMP. And more so to a minefield and like pretty much already have a Valkyrie in their pocket. And with the pick onto JKeys this early in the fight, it looks like this should just be an easy win for UwU if they can pull together their forces. It's going to be a minefield from Barfly.
Nice minefield.
Yeah, it's a massive mines.
And yeah, just the easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup, yeah. Massive play from Barfly there. It was huge. UwU taking map 2 then. It was a very quick map 2 actually.
Yeah. And here we get to see the play again. Oh, I don't even get to see the slam.
Alright, next map. Iconvold.
Iconvold, good map.
Good map indeed. I agree.
I imagine we'll probably see some goats on the first point for this.
I mean, I'm not seeing any kind of goats comp from UwU here. All I'm seeing is GPS. UwU already for map 3.
UwU ready, nice. I'm still confused why people are playing on Smurfs. It just kind of makes life difficult. Oh, Mirror Deathmatch. It's an
Bant
actual like
Bant Sog
MMO.
is actually a player in the league.
Is he?
Yeah.
So he's not a Smurf?
No, apparently he
Hmm.
isn't.
Interesting. I don't even think he's in the UwU's channel
What do you mean? In Uwu's channel?
in Discord.
What do you mean that channel?
Their Discord. I don't even think he's in it.
I don't know. I don't keep track of UwU Esports Discord server. You didn't see haven't responded. Uh, right, they aren't ready yet, apparently. Oh, they still have
Toilet
12
break.
minutes. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. TNT Dark Pit played more Genji in Season 5 than I've played Genji overall.
Hmm. That's
That's
interesting.
crazy.
Season 5 was just one of them ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, seems so.
I guess that might have been Overwatch at its peak.
I think Season 5 was... That's when it was dive heavy. Oh,
Yeah.
who left? Oh, they swapped someone out.
Zorius. That's up to Zorius.
Ooh, Reaper one trick. I like. Who's this in queue? Are they swapping someone else out again? Okay.
Oh,
High Master support main. Yo, this guy went from plat to 3900 in one season.
so I assume some swaps are coming in.
At the mass.
Hmm.
Oh, the other guy. The two people that they're getting in are like 3900 GM players.
You might need to do a calculation for Unity's SR then.
I want to actually put them in, then I'll do it.
Yeah. See what they're swapping them for. Though, for now, do Uwu's, please.
Okay. So... Oh, but I didn't know if Barfly was 4K.
Just don't do it out loud. Just tell me the overall score once you're done with that.
It's really awkward when some people only have 2 seasons played. Yeah, they should be fine, I think. Yeah, they're under by 800.
Hmm.
Uwu.
Nice.
Oh, they didn't put in the other guy that was in queue.
Hmm. Unity said they're just running the numbers here for their subs. What's Unity's current score then?
TNT. Oh, they're just the right garrison.
Apparently Agaros isn't theirs, so I'll remove them.
Really?
Hmm.
I don't know what Izayaki is.
Right, is that as their life.
Yeah. Can you check in the Discord what Izayaki is, maybe?
Yeah, I can in a sec. Right, both teams ready. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Icon world, good map. Finally. I guess whether it's a good map is entirely dependent on how well the teams play.
Unity Izayaki. Yeah, they're under.
Alright,
Okay.
nice.
If they kept Jay Keesus in instead of the person that they added, they would be over. Because they're only under by 146 SR.
It's kind of close.
Yeah. Pharmacy get on both sides and me.
Yeah, UwU's running the same exact defensive comp that they ran on Horizon.
Let's just say I'm happy we've already played them.
Yeah, it's true. UwU's really been changing up their comps though. They didn't play stuff like this when we played.
They've gone
against
for
them.
full cancer comp now.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've gone full. Literally, what Unity need to do, they need to go counter comp cancer and just go Sombra and some really big backup ults with it.
Squad DPS, really.
Yeah, quad DPS. And completely combo the shit out of them.
Well, let's watch Unity try get in here with a fairly static composition. Try to aggress a Bastion. And the shield gets hacked. Gonna be some Pharaoh warfare in the skies here.
They still haven't fixed the league tables.
Yeah, I know.
In so long, I've notified the 3 mods.
You need to notify admins about that.
Well, I've notified
yeah,
one
just,
admin and 3 mods.
don't discuss this on the stream.
Izayaki.
Falls off the map.
Weebology gets taken down by Asla. And Izayaki gets rezzed.
So he ended up just merging himself. I'm confused as to, like, UwU just gave up a lot of space here. But it was good rotation from Unity here.
Onto the bunker.
Yeah. Like, Unity made a good rotation though. They did the right thing here. Just going around and behind.
They played that well, and because the Zarya was so highly charged, he was able to just melt down the Pharaoh. BC tries to retake, but you can't. Azorius is 1 HP.
Yeah, I saw that.
Literally 1.
Goes into 1 HP for popping Wraith. Get myself out. God, I'm gonna need a nap before I scrim.
I should do, but I won't wake up.
Yeah, same actually. And they're still keeping the same comp. We're looking for an EMP now. And you can just see up on the high ground here, the Sombra's waiting. Here we go. And this is where the fight devolves into chaos. There's just so much back and forth, I can't even tell what's happening half the time. Like, I can't cast this because like,
yet.
yeah, I can't
Picks
tell
coming
either.
from both teams.
I think UwU's on this. Oh, but then Unity gets a kill, and I'm like, yeah, and then Unity gets a kill.
Gets a nice headshot onto
Yeah,
the Farag, and then
yeah, it was a great shot.
The Farag decided to the fight. Come on, Azorius, teleport.
Always looking for this Death Blossom. Always looking for this Death Blossom. He scouts him out. He's been baited out. And he goes for it anyway. Hilo Beastie with that 3k. With the barrage.
Azorius missed his chance earlier on.
And UwU just getting picks in the background over here.
This is a full reset for Unity. I think they might be changing up the Reaper.
I'd like to hope so.
Soldier.
Yeah, for Soldier.
Wait. Sombra. Wait, Reaper, wait.
This is like hero roulette. What's going on here? And he gets picked off immediately. I like it.
That was just sad to watch.
But Esnia's holding so close on this Widowmaker. That was a bit of over-aggression on his half. Just gets himself killed by TNT on the Reinhardt. Like, a Widow should not be close enough to a Reinhardt for the Reinhardt to be able to swing and kill her.
Huge EMP from Rebuology.
Yeah, big 5. 5 on EMP.
And soon followed up by a Mirage which picks off the Zarya. Which also soon
Only
gets
to get
rezzed.
rezzed, yeah. UwU kind of looks a bit lost here, I'm not gonna lie. They don't seem to be like as on form as they were before. Unity seem to be doing a better job of driving Unity off of this cart. Maybe an amp matrix on the side of not that much value is gonna
Panic
be
Growl,
of it.
which comes out pretty huge for you, so it might secure them this point.
Oh god, it's like, again, it's a case of I have no idea who's winning, but I'm pretty sure UwU's got this.
the one shot, but I believe he's gonna stay alive, and he does. UwU able to stabilize.
Will anyone be able to touch this car actually? Oh wait, there is a touch. There's a fight going on cart.
Really nice bubble there.
I think Unity's got this actually. That's the Farah from UwU can do big work here, but then Massey just died, so there, so
But Unity are able to capture the point.
yeah. And they'll be rolling the cart straight into...
Surprisingly,
let's
after
see.
the Mercy got picked instantly.
Yeah. Should be back in now though.
Well,
Izayaki
Izayaki gets
picked up.
hacked
Could get
and spread down.
could get rezzed possibly, though I didn't see where they were, so that could be a big kappa. Could be a large cap.
FGS Will getting booped about everywhere. But then maintaining his max energy.
Beastie almost has this barrage here. I think they might look for an EMP barrage.
Yeah.
Yep, it's another big amp, but
Oh, and
there's
there's the
the
follow up.
barrage. The nice point blank barrage here. The thing is, there's
Unity
still
are getting
picks inside
pissed.
of Unity, yeah. Unity does not go down without a fight, do they? They just,
Aslar is really popping it.
TNT solo shatters, S Neo. No follow up, but that's what S Neo can do on the Widowmaker here.
Azayaki's getting the flank on them. A nice dragon from Izayaki. S Neo still consistently getting picks.
Yeah, he's being left alone up here on the high ground.
Completely uncontested. Still to this point.
Well, against all odds, Unity have gone it to the end. I like an odd. Without any time on the bank, but they got it there. So there will be time bank rounds if UwU can complete. Whew. You know what's weird?
Whoa.
If you have a look at the gate now, for point C, it's still busted open and the payload's still where it finished. But in like 10 seconds, it's like just gonna all teleport back into place.
It's gonna disappear.
Yeah. And boom.
There we go. The Torb. Oh, the Torb Bastion on side of Unity.
It's a bit of a yucky one, isn't it?
Wait, what is a Torb? Is he going Torb? When you know you wanna. I think it's happening.
I wanna see a Torb.
Give me a couple minutes, Javad. Oh.
Right, I have to cast alone. It's gonna be a classic defensive bunker, just at the back of the road here. No real special positioning here, no real control of high ground or anything like that. And it's just gonna allow Barfly to just roll back here and start getting some store on the point and just put some pressure on. The thing is, there's a fine line between applying pressure and feeding. So we'll see what Barfly can do. Let me see Azorius on this Bastion. Let's see how his tracking holds up. Looks like he's going to burst down. He's so far separated from the rest of his team here. What's Esnio doing back here on the Pharaoh? I mean, this is gunning for a backline play here, but I don't know what he's up to. Is he looking for a spawn kill here or something? I don't know who he's looking to spawn kill, but he's still back there. Meanwhile, the fight's devolving on point. UwU's dragon does take out as their life. It does look like the bunker could fall here to the side of Unity. But again, it's just the endless cycle. The endless amount of picks coming from both teams. I think this barrage is going to wrap this fight up though. I don't see Unity holding after that barrage. It's just going to be these last few kills. Well, so I think. Oh god. How does this keep happening? What is this caster curse? How do Unity keep coming in here and keep getting kills? I'm so confused. This isn't how this game works. This isn't how Overwatch works. UwU really should have won that, but they didn't even get a tick. I guess Unity should really just be defined as the team that does not go down with that fight. They will stall to the ends of the earth, they will. Five-man EMP followed by Minefield. There's still immortality from Unity here, keeping them alive. And Unity aren't dead. They're getting picks. They're doing work here. This is crazy. Like Unity, was surely losing this not long ago. And now they're pretty much steamrolling this. UwU just used the three strongest ultimates in their arsenal. They used their beat, they used their EMP, they used their mines. And they chucked a Valkyrie on top just for good measure, and they still lost the fight. UwU with the dragon here. Does find his Ayaki on the Baptiste, but the thing is, Unity just won't go down with the fight. Still, yeah, that's gonna be a map for Unity here. What the hell? I'm confused. Usually my casting's alright, but today I don't know what to say about this. It's the battle mercy play of the game. I like it. I appreciate it, to be fair. Alright then. So, map 4 will be Escort Junktown. Let's see whether our teams are ready. Well, neither team's readied up yet, so let's see what's up. Alright, Esports is ready. See whether Unity might be making some swaps again, but I think their current comp's looking alright. Alright, 2 people restarting Overwatch on Unity. I guess I'll just give them a minute. Give them a minute or two. Alright, we got Asla back, just waiting for Garros, I think. Oh no, wait, Garros is the one I removed. Who are we waiting for? I don't know, they'll join and I'll remember their name. I can just do the social recent players. That's my own game. Huh, weird. God, I can't remember any of the names. You have Izayaki, you have Gremlin, you have TNT. Was it... Who's that other guy? I can't remember his name. He was the one who was on Sport. The one who I think just got to play the game, but... I don't know. FGS, well. Alright, Unity have other players, just waiting for the already from them. Right, both teams ready. Let's go for Junktown then. Alright, so as much as I know Unity likes their Rhine Zarya comps, I feel like on Junktown, just the clown fiesta of a map this is, I feel like you're just not going to be able to run these sorts of comps, especially like in such open areas, unless you're going to be running like a Bastion pirate ship and you want the double shield for it, but like maybe you could run goats, like classic Rhine goats comp, but again that's the sort of comp that you just wouldn't really expect to see on a map like this. Junktown is a map that is nothing if not unorthodox. And I expect to see some very, very odd compositions here. This is about as expected, to be honest. Pretty much to be expected to see a pirate ship on the Junktown attack. Torb variation. It's kind of like a quad DPS comp, but not mobile. No, they will run Izayaki on the Baptiste rather than the Genji here, so. It's a big game of bunkers and pirate ships here. Wait, where is UwU? Why would you take that pick? He's at the front, so Azza must have just been quite out of position in that situation. Gremlin finding a couple kills, getting killed by Edo Beastie. He then gets killed and teabagged by a few members of Unity. So Unity have set up their pirate ship. They have cannons at the ready. We'll see what they can do here. Azorius doesn't have the best angle here on this payload, but at the same time, he's just getting a lot of resources put into him and just kept devoted to keep him alive. But UwU seems to be taking this one back here. With the Bastion of their own, but Unity captured the objective from underneath UwU's noses. And that's unfortunate. It's okay, no kills from Izayaki now. And as with some creative Valkyrie teabags. I do like it. Oh no! He angel jumped straight into a Roadhog hook. He is very lucky. He managed to stay alive there. See, it's quite a useful little technique to learn. Also, they've really buffed Pirate Ship as of recently. As you could see there, the immortality field was staying attached to the payload in that scenario. Instead of just staying latched where it was, it follows the car wherever it goes. Let's see what Gremlin's doing on his torp. I mean, I think he's just doing torp things, hammering his turret, you know, all that fun stuff. Oh, it's looking at the bounties from UwU, might get picked here. Oh no, he gets out with his life. Lucky him. I think it'll probably be better for Unity to just stick to their payload for the time being. What's a pirate ship without sails? Elo on this. Hanzo looking to build up this dragon nice and quick. He's almost got it, but Azorius is getting so many kills on Sebastian. Asla's having none of it now. They're hunting. They are no longer the hunted. They are the hunter. It's just Unity clearing it up. Just absolutely clearing the board with UwU Esports here. Bucky Fiend dying, and God, Unity absolutely totaled UwU on the attack there. Who knows, if their defense is good, then they could probably win right here. Finishing Junktown with more time than they started. Gotta love it. Right, we're seeing a pirate ship from the side of UwU Esports here. But there will be a bunker from the side of Unity to defend. So the thing is, when you're running a pirate ship into an existing bunker comp, it's just about setting up the shields quickly before they get shredded. And when you're running into a tall bunker like this, it's just difficult to keep any flanking squishes alive. Though it will be Azorius getting hooked, and he's very far out of position here. Big hook from FGS here, and it looks like Unity's holding due to a few good hooks. I'm surprised UwU's hook didn't manage to land him a kill, though it just wasn't the correct follow-up from the rest of UwU. It's quite unfortunate overall. Got just so many early ultimates in compositions like this. That's UwU pushing forward right here. The backline whole hog, the actual flanking roadhog here. And just taking that attention away from the front, it kind of allowed Unity to get in here and deal extra damage here. Because Unity don't have tons of shield break like UwU do, but when you distract the Hanzo with this flanking hog, then it gives you a bit more of a foot forward in the shield break war here. Let's see what Unity makes of this new chance they have to defend. Well, Barfly was an early pick, but some things are getting rezzed. We'll see how things go. Yeah, it looks like a resounding fight win for the side of UwU. I can't really see Unity holding it. Just some clean up for UwU now, and they're probably going to capture this first point. Quick swaps from the side of Unity. They're swapping onto a more traditional 2-2-2 comp. There's just so much more shield break from the side of UwU here. Like, TNT needs to get aggressive here if he wants to get any value. He can't just wait here on the high ground for something to happen. He does drop down, but without any sort of resources from the rest of his team, it looks like he might just die here, yeah. Shield dies and subsequently so does he. UwU getting big value with the whole hog right now. Followed up with it. Esterna's... wait. No. Neo's Bastion damage. So while UwU won't have as good a time bank as Unity if they complete, it's still going to be fairly decent if they can push it through smoothly. Elo BC set up here on the high ground, just trying to scout out, maybe get a pick early. Gets himself picked early really, so. Oh, hog scrap fast underneath here. Just getting some poke into the back line of UwU. Looks like UwU just used amplification and immortality on this payload and it's shredding their way forward here. Destiny just popping up mad damage here on the Bastion. That's an amazing shot actually onto the ulting Mercy. Yeah, it should just be UwU winning this here. So UwU will complete Junktown. Looks like we've got a match on our hands. A big old pirate ship bunkery match.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I will simulate our upcoming mission to identify all possible outcomes.
I foresee great things for you.
Right, looking like more of the same here from both teams. Composition wise, let's see. Well, things go more smoothly for UwU to start off here. Just a flank here from Edo Beastie finds Zorius. Will probably be a res, and there is. Just forcing out cooldowns like that can be so helpful sometimes, and UwU's just pushing in now. Ooh. Looks like FGS will over here on the wrecking ball just to stall for a bit, but let's see what he's actually going to do now. He might swap back onto the Roadhog, or we may see UNT swap up their comp entirely now. Okay, he does go back to the Roadhog.
Got you good as new.
Big pull from Barfly here. Just doesn't really expose the enemy team too much to the damage of his own, but just these bits of poke really do go a long way. Big EMP from the side of UwU, finding 4. The thing is, Unity do always manage to just keep getting kills, even in such scenarios where they really shouldn't. Like, in this scenario, you had 4 people hacked at the start of this fight. Well, like, how do you win it? How do you win a fight like this? The thing is, you always have so many resources available for the people who don't get hacked. If those people commit every resource they have to keeping the other 4 people alive who didn't get hacked, or commit all of their resources to getting a pick, then it can really snowball the fight in your direction, regardless of whether your team has their ability cooldowns or not. Unity looking to be taking this high ground up here. Leaving Will on cart. Will does have the bomb. And he goes to use it. Doesn't find anything other than the immortality field. The tank battle, which will be won by UwU. God, this spectator just really doesn't go to who I want it to. Well, UwU's still pushing it, and they get it past B. And off the pirate ship sails once again.
Team up for special attack.
This early bongo just forces away the units here right now. They just don't want to peek. This is so much extra damage. And it's looking like an amplification matrix might come soon as well. Here's the amplification matrix, so the payload just sort of rolls straight through it. It's kind of unfortunate that it wasn't placed on the payload, but sometimes things are just the way they are. Bastion's popping off on the Bastion here with the rest of his team. Should be UwU getting 6 points here on Junkertown with a very successful second attack, using such a small time bank to such a great advantage there.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So UwU is running a bit of a different variation on the defensive comp, the first defensive comp. So running the pharmacy, they run the roadhog instead of the Farah here. Just probably to get extra damage into the barriers. Or rather, yeah, we will be seeing an attack Junkrat as well instead of Unity. There will be a hack onto Azorius. And will fall subsequently. Buff falls off the high ground though. That opens the floodgates of damage for Asnio to die. Does get res though. Let's hope that doesn't happen again for UwU. Azorius doing mad damage here on the Bastion as well. It really just in these pirate ship wars, it isn't even a case of how much damage a Bastion is doing or how good his aim is. It's really a case of how good his team is doing to keep him alive, or how great the enemy team is doing at shredding your shield or reducing your available resources for your Bastion. Because really it's all about managing the resources you can give to your Bastion to keep him alive and to give him enough strength to be able to kill his opposition. And UwU seem to be holding strong here. Asnio does take some aggressive positioning here. 3-man EMP from UwU. Just not much value here for it. You'd think with a 3-man EMP they'd be able to press the advantage, get a wipe, and then reset back up for their defense, but things are looking scrappy at the moment. Barfly and Edo both down to Azorius as well. Things just are not looking great at all for UwU. God, the second Azorius sieges up, he gets himself hacked. That's so unfortunate. He does have this tank form though, and he is going to use it. So let's see how much you can do with it. Yeah, we'll just be Unity cleaning up this fight now. Just running it straight through, eh? And they have a minute and a half left in the time bank. You can see whether they'll get it to... Like, I could see them possibly getting it to the last point. The thing is, Elo Beastie has this EMP, and there's a few other ults coming online, like the tank form and whole hog, and that's just the sort of combination that you need to be able to secure this sort of comp, like this cart.
I feel like BC should use his EMP now or wait till overtime. Otherwise, he might not have one in time for when it comes down to crucial seconds.
Yeah, that's true, but I'd say like if they saved up to do one decisive fight rather than risk it, I'd say save up a couple other ultimates that can help devastate a team that doesn't have their abilities or cooldowns. Because I know Unity get EMP'd quite a lot. Like just then, they got 5 men EMP'd, but the only things that go down were a Riptire and an Immortality. And now Unity are like seem to be winning this fight here. Like Unity are getting picks here. No one's getting on cart for Unity. Let's see if someone touched though. Will be the Junkrat. And now an
The
amplification
matrix is completely messed up.
Yeah, it's complete wrong position there.
It's been rendered useless, but Unity have been able to plow through anyway.
Yeah. You know, it seems like a real possibility that Unity could get it to the end here on Junktown, same as UwU have.
Besides that amplification matrix, Isaac's been doing incredible work. While Baptiste's keeping everyone alive.
Yeah. There's a few little things that need to be worked on in the department of amplification matrix placement.
Obviously when you're in like a panicky situation, it's difficult to get everything perfect.
Oh god, the amplification matrix from UwU, just so much damage, and then yeah, that's it. That's the map.
Now?
That's 2-all. So it's a tiebreaker.
Onto Oasis.
Indeed. Not too many matches go the whole way.
No.
Well, good job, UwU.
60, wow, these stats.
Yeah.
60,000 damage, 10 minutes.
God.
Ooh.
That's crazy, actually. If you think about it. That is like 3,000 damage per minute being blocked. Oh, it looks like Unity's lost someone here. Who have Unity lost?
The support player.
Yeah.
They joined after the second map.
Yeah, I can't remember their name exactly, but I know who you're on about. Yeah. I know who you're on about. Can't remember their name exactly.
I remember the player icon as well.
Let's check ready and sub confirmation. Just asking Unity what's up. What's going on in here?
What's going on? It's been a long game.
Yeah, it has actually. It's going past an hour and a half now. You don't see many of these. I need like a drink or some sort of energy right now because
Yeah, we've got a scrim in
oh
half an
shit.
hour.
Yeah, I'm like falling asleep on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, they've put Jakesis in.
Do you need to run the numbers or does it seem alright?
I think I might have to run the numbers. What is Gremlin? OW. What's FGS will 3622? And the final person is Zorius. You're not going to believe me? They are under the cap by 1 SR.
Wow. Perfect. Well, that's fine then. They're good to play. Well, I'll ask whether the teams are ready. Ooh, already? Just asking Unity.
Wait one sec. Isayaki. I'm just making sure I got that right. Yep. Oh, I'm trying to get somebody in.
Right, we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Any Overwatch RPGs?
Let's go on the map. Between UwU and Unity. In a very close matchup.
Yeah, hasn't been bad so far.
Two very similar teams.
I wouldn't say two very similar teams.
Skill cap wise.
Yeah. Very different
But the comps that
playstyles.
they run.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Almost polar opposite.
Mhm.
One time like the DPS, one time prefer running as many tanks and supports as they can do well with. We see the quad DPS versus a static comp.
Well, who never runs quad DPS? They run triple DPS with like.
Oh yeah, it is triple DPS. Yeah, the banned TFSOG guy. Because I don't think that's a Smurf. And he likes his Lucio.
Hmm. Well, we'll see which comp prevails. It was Unity that won the last control map, and they do find first kill.
JQ's
Jesus.
has first 2 kills.
Yeah,
Really
JQ's is getting
Duology,
picks here.
bringing a pick back. JQ's with another pick and another.
JQ's is just doing work here.
Yeah.
Just look at Barfly here underneath the point.
But the Barfly gets a pick onto JQ's. And they have no res for it either.
TNT's just dropping to low ground to deal with Esnia on the Ash. And Unity is still winning here.
So the Unity is still able to hold the point.
Mm.
The Mercy is getting out. Is she getting out? She is. JQ's is playing quite far up front right now. And dying again to Barfly Ninja.
Barfly's always finding good
It's really
picks here, to
working
be
for
fair.
you.
Yeah. Barfly's a good hamster, to be
Multiple
fair.
is coming out from UwU. Not getting any picks directly from them. Both teams are 1-for-1 right now. Unity
Yeah.
losing a lot of health. Point gets flipped.
Yeah, that's a... Oh, God. See, the second I start saying that UwU's doing well
Ooh.
here, Unity starts getting picks. Like, this is my issue. They can't stop.
Huge shatter. And point gets flipped once again to the side of Unity. Pick for both teams. 2 picks for UwU. They might be able to flip this point now. They have EMP. And Barfly's back out. Unity should just retreat now.
The thing is, Unity do get it to 99% now, so all they need is one more fight win, and they take this point.
We were already getting the early pick.
There should be an Oasis Ministry of Weeabooology. devoted to anime. See, this is the issue. TNT, that's a big EMP, but it doesn't find the Lucio. So Unity managed to get beat from it. And Unity just finding, like, getting the kill on the Bob there just early, and then finding picks subsequently. Like, it's crazy what Unity do. Like, I don't think I've seen a team that can be put in such losable situations manage to pull out wins.
And then bring it back.
Yeah.
The Jakesis is really doing God's work.
Yeah, he's doing great on this. On this McCree. He's doing work. Some last second desperation from UwU. That'll be it.
We have first round. The final map goes to Unity.
Hmm.
Ooh, bring out the Genji and Doomfist.
Yeah.
Are they throwing?
No, they're NA.
Oh, you're not on. Let's see what they can do here. Genji and Doom could definitely work well here. Against the Kree Hanzo.
That's Neo's first pick. First two, actually. Doomfist's working well for him. Yep. Just gonna be a fast early punch kills to open this one up through.
Blade coming up soon on the side of Esports.
Yeah, you don't see many great dragon blades, so.
Unity soon have Coalescence. Although this could be a huge blade right here.
Oh my god, wait, that reflect?
Yeah. Nice hook.
That was kinda unfortunate actually, to be fair. Izayaki just shooting at the reflecting Genji ended up
Yeah.
getting his Moira killed.
Unity loves shooting at the deflecting Genji.
Yeah. I guess they just like shooting in general.
Going into this right room once again.
Nice early pick though. Firefly with the mines all over the point. Well, actually not all over the point, just to one side, but
Will be one trick full time.
Yakiza's plays a very aggressive McCree. And sometimes it just doesn't work. It keeps getting him killed by Barfly. Big EMP from UwU. See whether UwU can hold this actually. They might be able to. They do have S-Neo here on the Doomfist. Not many cooldowns though. He doesn't get himself killed.
The Doomfist is still alive somehow.
And he gets beat.
How is this Doomfist still alive?
I don't even want to know at this point.
And he continues to go in.
We might even
He's
see a
trying to
Dragon
control.
Blade. You could risk it.
No, there's no way.
Nah, in this situation, especially with the Coalescence coming out, just don't want to do that. Oh, he couldn't get the health back.
Alongside the Genji. It may have happened.
Yep.
But however, By the way, who have the point on 99%?
Yeah.
So one good blade.
You're not wrong. I've seen the blade, but not much value. No, it's
No,
oil
very little.
really. But doesn't mean the rest of
But
his
his
team can't
team-
get the kills.
Yeah.
Looks like UwU is going to be taking university. It's going TNT on the hamster to store here. And a blizzard inside of it. Unity. The thing is,
Unity.
Unity don't like losing fights. They start losing a fight and they're like, okay, how about we stop doing this? And then they stop losing the fight.
Unity flip the point.
Yeah.
Dire times.
I know, right? I know, right? Like that looks like a point for UwU. Like I always call it. I always be like, all right, that's probably going to be the point. That's probably going to be university for UwU, and then Unity walks in, uses all 20 billion of their ultimates, and then capture.
Elo's got the EMP. Oh my god,
That's true.
this is a nice one clip onto the.
Oh, I didn't get to see it.
Though he does get taken down. Huge beat about to come in. Very smart play by Gremlin, playing behind the wall because he knew EMP was coming in.
Nice G-suit there.
Jakeesis will still continue to get picks though.
God, they're just struggling to get J-Keys off at this point, aren't they? Now we'll see whether UwU can actually clear Unity after the point. They should be able to now with the ults that they're using.
Yeah.
And the last few kills, this should be it, right?
But the Unity really are trying to stall that out.
Some odd use of minefield from TNT there. Really, especially when you're wanting to contest a point, you just want to swing up as high over the point as you can to evenly disperse the mines. But I guess he just didn't have the time, or maybe he didn't have the cooldown up to do so.
Maybe
the
he
advantage-
thought they just won, so he just threw him time.
Well, I don't think he thought he'd won at that point, but we'll see how things go on City Centre. My mom's calling me, give me a sec.
Okay. Jakees is going to be switching back onto the McCree. However, UwU going to keep the same comm, no changes here. Barfly gets instantly melted, stunned and hooked and pulled, which is what Unity need here. They need the stuns to stop the Hammond from having free range on their team. And Unity very easily take the first point. I think. Oh, UwU is switching. Only the Hammond, I believe. Yeah, only the Hammond onto the main tank here. Interesting how they have a main tank with 3 flankers and a Lucio. Unity able to get in a huge hook into weird biology, although soon gets rezzed. Weird biology shut down instantly after blading. And Unity are able to hold this point. Jakesus, whoa. Tactical crouching, I'm guessing. Making sure he's inside the body so no one can see him in case the Sombra is still about. I see you. Esneo switches to the soldier. Correct.
It's looking like it did
And the
on
wheels
Li
able to get
Jiang,
the
you know.
instant pick.
It's looking like Li Jiang here all over again. I know you weren't here for it, but on Li Jiang, UwU were just struggling to get back in. And
Yeah,
the same story here. Unity are aggressive here. They are not. It's absolutely unrelenting.
Unity have got the stuns to stop the free range of UwU.
Yeah.
They switch on to the Bastion.
Yeah.
Desperate times.
Bastion's a strange pick.
They're desperate to get picks. Jakesus gets 2, but dies very soon after.
It will
Beat
be a
is dropped by
bongo
Unity,
with a whole hog coming out from Unity here.
and Barfly goes down.
It's just looking like some last second desperation here from.
Yeah, this is looking like a Unity win. Big AMP from Milo, but it doesn't really do much. And
So he
BC
has to
gets taken down
capitalise.
along with the rest of his team.
Yeah.
And there you go, Unity wins 3-2. It's a very, very
Crazy.
good game.
Yeah, it's a good
2-1.
match. Jeez. Crazy.
It was a good time for it to end. Weebuology. Second point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, after the deflect.
Yeah, it was.
And GG's all around.
Hmm.
UwU have very quickly left.
Yeah, we haven't got time to do interviews.
No. Is Bilal on?
I don't know.
He's not. Get him on.
We'll be out of here.
Join the Pixel.
Yeah. And then stream.